People will say things to you sometimes that they really don't believe, or they didn't mean to say it based off peer pressure or some sort of manipulation from family or friends just to appease them. You got to look at yourself with a non biased mindset. And it's hard because if you've worked on yourself, you're going to be susceptible to be confident and always have your best interest at hand because you love yourself. But you also got to put yourself in your place. So you got to keep yourself in check. So when people come to you and they say things to you that you know they're trying to hurt your feelings, or they're trying to just, I guess, stab that wound or that scar that you've covered over from other people or events or things that's happened in your life. And they're doing that just to get at you based off their own insecurities or their own shortcomings they're dealing with. You got to know that that's coming from a sense of either hatred, jealousy, or just, like I said earlier, peer pressure just to appease that group of people. They'll push you away. They'll try to do stuff to manipulate you and get you to think you're the problem when it's them. This is why God blesses certain people with discernment. You can pray for discernment. Especially as a Christian, that's one of the things you need to lean on, is God revealing things to you because of the way people treat you and stuff. Now, take this as being something you don't do in return. You don't return the favor. You don't do anything to get back at them. You just stand your ground by your boundaries and walk away as necessary. If you need to put them in their place, put them in their place, but do it in a manner that's out of the fruit of the Spirit: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. But you let God deal with it. Let God get the vengeance. Don't put much merit on what they say unless, God can reveal it to you that there's some truth behind it. But people will do this. The more you work on yourself, the more you go as a man on his purpose of fulfilling God's will for your life, keeping him first, chasing progress, chasing growth, you're going to run into these types of people. And there might not be any truth behind it, to be honest with you sometimes. You got to just take a step back and be willing to analyze yourself. That's where it comes into humility. So just be aware of that. People are going to come at you all types of ways because they don't want to see you succeed. It's like the whole crabs in a bucket thing where they're pulling you down to keep you from escaping. People don't like to see other people succeed. So just keep that in mind the next time somebody tries to come at you out of nowhere with some kind of accusation or some kind of way to just look for weaknesses and chinks in your armor.